Welcome once again to CLN, your documentary hub. This is Hard Talk, Ughaibuni. Please join the conversation. I am your presenter, Musa Murage. There is an ongoing serious concern that doesn't seem to be going away, affecting folks here in Ugaibuni and their kins back home in Africa. The ongoing narrative has it that there is a lot of money here in Ugaibuni, and for sure, there is a lot of proof to show in the community, probably where you come from, and that those who fund the projects there are perceived as gods. Now, you guys have sent a lot of remittances, and it has gone a long way to transform the community, let alone your homes. Heko kwenu, congratulations. However, this process has impacted us and our kins back home positively and also very, very negatively. Yes, there is a large aspect of negative impact in the whole process. And this is the hard talk that we are going to deal with. Join the conversation. If this is your very first time here, please, you know what to do. Like and subscribe so that we're able to bring you more and you're able to receive more notifications where this is coming from. You see, back home in Africa, all the developments that have been associated with you have made your people to elevate you to another level of immortal. The world has it that if it wasn't for your provisions, all the developments that are seen all over, the homestead wouldn't have been if it wasn't for you. When you go back home, all the atmosphere changes, and it's all about you. Praises and counter praises until all the circumlocutory verb forms are almost finished. Diasporan, is it right for you to accept to be played as gods instead of praying to God? And you also pray alongside. God is the only one who knows how you made it here in diaspora. We do not know what criteria he used. You probably aren't even the firstborn in the family or highly qualified academician in your household. But now, no one even is around to talk when you visit home. It's all brouhaha and razzmatazz about how you have delivered them from the quagmire of poverty. If it wasn't for you, they probably would have died. Big mistake. Your elder brothers and sisters are silenced and shut down if they try to talk in your presence and depicted as useless people. You know, their failures are paraded to you to strike the last nail in front of their wives and kids. They are perceived as the hoi porrois of the community. You go flaunting cash at the local bars and pubs and painting the village red when you're there. Little wonder they will always believe that there is a lot of cash in Ugaibuni waiting for correction. Now, humility has proven otherwise to those of you who have refused to be dragged into accepting these high profiling and protocols. Number two, I'm still on the negative aspect that have been misconstrued and has turned good deeds into negative energies. Now, diasporans work so hard to earn their cash. The truth is, some of them do not even work in their professions. They are all about where they can make a killing, irrespective of the nature of work, and spend many man hours on the jobs. So, some have no social lives. Some operate within the Pareto principles at the back of their minds, you know, the 80-20 rule. And therefore, it is of paramount importance that the money they earn is spent logically including giving to loved ones. However, this giving to relatives at times can go west, and sometimes the intentions are misunderstood. I really don't know about you, whether you have observed this, mostly with the relatives. But someone said it very clearly, that the first time you give, you are appreciated. Then the next time, the second time you give, you create anticipation. And then that time you give, you create an expectation from them hence. Now, the fourth time you give, you create entitlement. You can even ask or even remind you that you haven't given. Now, the fifth time you give, you create dependency. Then, well, not all. Unfortunately, the next time you do not give, you create resentment and hatred. Yeah, resentment and hatred. Never understanding that truly you really didn't have it. And I believe you will be able, or you are able at one time or the other, not to be having it. However, do not give up. Continue doing the good deeds. Friends, I do not want to allude that you are the ones who created the myth that there is a lot of cash here in Ughaibuni. However, there are some reasons that folks back home believes in. And those are the ones that I'm trying to say that we bring it, out and show the truth aspect of how people in Ugaibuni live. It's okay that we should live like truly people. And this is where we would like to remind ourselves that let us allow God to deal with his people and be God. We can't replicate him. We can't pray his law either. Can we take his place? We are here to be used by him. Should we let it be known that everything we are doing or you've done is by God's provision, and here we are to be used by God? I think that's what we should be able to align ourselves with. That we tell God, here we are, God, use me, and may your glory be seen. If you have been a victim of any of the above circumstances of self and human glorification, please do not hesitate to join the conversation. Make your comments down below here. Let us know how it is affecting the life around you. Is there peace where there is God? I leave it to you. Now, join us in our next conversation. It is as interesting or beyond now. Have you been conned a lot of money by the very, very person that you've trusted the most? Have you been betrayed and stolen by your parents? Yep, exactly that. Your mommy and daddy stole from you, or even close relatives and friends. This is Hard Talk. Please join the conversation and tell us about it. Make your commentary down below there. We'll try as much as we can to have a look at it and possibly respond to them.